and thank you for joining us. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Today we have brought up and trending news from across the nation and the world. Let's begin with the headlines. Biden and Harris assess Hurricane Helene's impact as death toll hits 200 in Southeast. Melania Trump supports abortion rights differing from her husband. Liz Cheney joined Kamala Harris in Wisconsin to rally GOP support against Trump. Mayor Adams announced NYC fleet's transition to renewable diesel, reducing emissions. Governor Hochul announced $24 million for clean energy innovation projects in New York. Couple found embracing after tragic deaths from Hurricane Helene in South Carolina. Mexican soldiers opened fire, killing 6 migrants in Chiapas incident. Biden discussed possible Israeli attack on Iran's oil industry following missile strikes. Nine lives lost in hospital fire as Typhoon Krathon strikes southern Taiwan. Tanzania suspends major newspapers' online operations over controversial advert. Lionel Messi leads Inter Miami to MLS Supporters Shield victory with 2 goals. And Mbappe excluded from France's squad for upcoming Nations League matches. You are listening to Headlines Now News in detail. President Joe Biden visited Florida and Georgia on Thursday to check the damage caused by Hurricane Helene. This followed his visit to the Carolinas on Wednesday, where he saw flood damage. As of Thursday morning, the storm had claimed at least 200 lives across 6 states, with many still missing. Biden toured damaged areas in Tallahassee and Perry, Florida, meeting with officials and inspecting debris. He promised federal help to cover all debris removal costs in Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina. Vice President Kamala Harris was in Augusta, Georgia, also assessing the situation. Biden will head to Ray City, Georgia, to give a speech and share the federal response plans. He also announced that 1,000 active duty soldiers will be deployed to help with relief efforts. Congress may need to pass additional funding for hurricane recovery. Melania Trump hinted at supporting abortion rights in a video posted on social media Thursday. She emphasized that women should have individual freedom to make their own choices, saying there is no room for compromise on this essential right. This came after a report revealed that Melania's upcoming memoir, Melania Supports Women's Autonomy in Making Decisions about Pregnancy. Her stance differs from former President Donald Trump, who has supported restrictions on abortion. His appointment of 3 Supreme Court justices led to the overturning of Roe v. Wade in 2022, resulting in many states limiting access to abortion. Vice President Kamala Harris criticized Trump, saying he might push for a national abortion ban if he wins the upcoming election. Melania's memoir, set to release Tuesday, highlights her long-standing belief in a woman's right to choose. including for medical reasons. Despite her support for some restrictions, she argued that women's freedom should be protected. The book's release comes just weeks before the November election. Former Representative Liz Cheney, a prominent Republican, campaigned with Vice President Kamala Harris in Ripon, Wisconsin on October 4. This marked Cheney's first appearance alongside Harris as she endorsed the Democratic presidential nominee. Cheney and her father, former Vice President Dick Cheney, announced their support for Harris last month, citing their shared opposition to former President Donald Trump, whom they view as a threat to democracy. During an event at Duke University, Cheney expressed her decision to support Harris, emphasizing the danger Trump poses. Cheney previously served as the House GOP conference chair but lost her seat after voting to impeach Trump. She was one of two Republicans on the House committee investigating the January 6 Capitol attack. The campaign aimed to reach disaffected Republicans, launching ads featuring former Trump supporters in battleground states. Harris highlighted the historic significance of Ripon, where the Republican Party was founded. Despite limited conservative backing, moderate voters have shown strong support for Harris, indicating a shifting political landscape as the 2024 election approaches. New York City Mayor Eric Adams announced that the city's entire fleet of 12,500 heavy-duty and off-road vehicles completed the switch to renewable diesel. This made New York the first major East Coast city to use this eco-friendly fuel on such a large scale. The transition, which started in September 2023, is expected to reduce 162 million pounds of carbon dioxide emissions each year. Mayor Adams highlighted that the move is a significant step toward achieving carbon neutrality and improving air quality for New Yorkers. Renewable diesel serves as a bridge fuel until electric versions of these vehicles become widely available. City officials, including DCAS Commissioner Luis Molina, emphasized that the change demonstrates New York City's leadership in sustainability. The fleet now includes garbage trucks, ambulances, and other essential vehicles running on renewable diesel. In addition, New York City is working on electrifying more vehicles, including school buses and taxis. This initiative supports the city's goal of reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 50% by 2025. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Governor Kathy Hochul announced over $24 million awarded to 26 clean energy innovation projects in New York. The selected projects focus on advancing technologies in areas like long-duration energy storage, clean hydrogen production, grid modernization, geothermal, and building electrification. These projects are part of the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority's portfolio, which now includes more than 200 clean energy initiatives. Governor Hochul emphasized that these innovations are key to New York's future energy solutions, ensuring the state remains a leader in clean energy technology. The projects will help improve energy affordability, reliability, and efficiency across the state. The funding was distributed through NESRDA's innovation program aimed at accelerating the development of advanced clean energy technologies. NESRDA President and CEO Doreen M. Harris stated that these partnerships will reduce emissions, integrate renewable energy, and modernize the grid. NER continues to invest in clean energy solutions, with these awarded projects paving the way for a sustainable future. During Hurricane Helene, a couple in Beach Island, South Carolina, tragically lost their lives when a tree crashed onto their bedroom. John Savage checked on his grandparents, Marcia and Jerry, as the storm raged outside. He recalled they were both fine. The dog was fine shortly before disaster struck. Moments later, a loud boom echoed as a massive tree fell, collapsing the bedroom roof and killing them both. All you could see was ceiling and a tree, John recalled in sheer panic. When rescuers found his grandparents, they were discovered embracing each other in bed. John believes it was God's plan for them to be together in their final moments, stating, "My grandpa heard the tree snap beforehand and rolled over to protect my grandmother." Hurricane Helene has been one of the deadliest storms in U.S. history, with over 200 confirmed fatalities across several states. Many victims, including 2 South Carolina firefighters, lost their lives to falling trees. Now it's time for global updates. Six migrants were killed by Mexican soldiers who opened fire while pursuing suspicious vehicles on a highway in southern Chiapas state. The Defense Ministry reported that the soldiers encountered a vehicle speeding away and believed it was trying to escape. During the incident, the patrol discovered 33 migrants from various countries, including Egypt, Nepal, Cuba, India, and Pakistan, but did not reveal the nationalities of those who lost their lives. The shooting took place late Thursday, and the 2 soldiers involved in the incident were promptly removed from their duties while an investigation began. This tragic event highlighted the dangers migrants face during their journeys, as many seek better lives away from their home countries. The Defense Ministry's statement emphasized the need for thorough investigations in such cases. As the inquiry progresses, there will be calls for accountability and justice for the victims. The situation underscores the ongoing issues surrounding migration in Mexico, where migrants often face perilous conditions. President Joe Biden revealed that his administration had been discussing potential Israeli plans to target Iran's oil industry after Iran launched a missile attack earlier this week. Biden's comments raised concerns as they were unclear about whether the discussions involved Israel directly or were internal to his administration. He emphasized, "We don't allow Israel, we advise Israel," and assured reporters that nothing would happen immediately. The situation escalated tensions in the Middle East, causing global oil prices to surge. Israeli forces were reportedly preparing a response to an Iranian attack that included 181 ballistic missiles, most of which were intercepted. The attacks were in retaliation for the killing of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah in an Israeli airstrike. Iran warned that any large-scale Israeli strike would provoke retaliation against Israeli infrastructure and any country supporting such attacks. Biden maintained that the U.S. and its allies support Israel's right to respond, but opposed any strike on Iran's nuclear facilities. The conflict's escalation continues to threaten regional stability and impacts global oil markets. We'll be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. A tragic fire at a hospital in southern Taiwan resulted in at least 9 deaths on Thursday as Typhoon Krathon slammed into the island. The fire broke out in Pingtung County, which faced severe impacts from the typhoon's torrential rains and strong winds. The victims lost their lives due to smoke inhalation, with the cause of the fire still under investigation. Soldiers from a nearby military base assisted medical staff and firefighters in evacuating patients and extinguishing the flames. Reports indicated that 176 patients were quickly moved to the front entrance and transferred to ambulances or turbs for protection against the relentless rain, with many taken to nearby shelters. Typhoon Krathon made landfall in Kaohsiung, bringing winds of 126 kph and causing widespread disruption. Over the past 5 days, the slow-moving storm prompted thousands to evacuate low-lying and mountainous regions. Significant damage occurred across various industries, including fishing and chemicals, leading to disrupted transportation and power outages. Taiwan has improved fire safety in public buildings, but this incident underscores the ongoing challenges during natural disasters. Tanzania suspended the online operations of Mwananchi Communications on Thursday after its newspaper, The Citizen, published an animated advert referencing the recent abductions and killings of dissidents. The advert, shared on X and Instagram, depicted President Samia Suluhu Hassan flipping through TV channels, each showing people mourning their lost loved ones. The Tanzania Communications Regulatory Authority announced a 30-day suspension of the newspaper's online licenses, claiming the content threatened national unity and social peace. The Citizen plans to continue printing while engaging with the regulator. Managing editor Impoki Thomason stated that the animation was withdrawn due to misinterpretations. The 1-minute clip featured opposition leader Tundu Lissu discussing the political situation, emphasizing the dangers faced by dissenters. Lissu expressed sorrow over the death of a party member, Ali Muhammad Kibau, who was found murdered last month. Hassan has faced growing criticism over the alleged involvement of security forces in such violence. Observers note her administration resembles that of former leader John Magufuli, known for silencing opposition and restricting press freedom. Human Rights Watch expressed concern over the current climate in Tanzania. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Lionel Messi scored 2 goals as Inter Miami defeated the Columbus Crew 3-2, clinching the Supporters' Shield for the best regular season record in Major League Soccer. Messi had a quiet first half until the 45th minute when he opened the scoring. He controlled a long ball in the box and scored after a fortunate bounce of Crew defender Matt Amundsen. Just minutes later, he curled a brilliant free kick into the corner, putting Miami ahead 2-0. However, Columbus quickly responded after halftime with Diego Rossi scoring just 20 seconds in, cutting the deficit to 2-1. Miami regained their 2-goal lead when goalkeeper Patrick Schulte fumbled a ball, allowing Luis Suarez to head into an empty net. The Crew fought back again, making it 3-2 with a penalty from Cucho Hernandez after a handball by Noah Allen. Columbus nearly equalized with another penalty late in the game, but Hernandez's weak attempt was saved by Miami's Drake Callender. The two teams could face each other again in the upcoming MLS Cup playoffs, where the league champion will be determined. France captain Kylian Mbappe was left out of the squad for the UEFA Nations League matches this month, as announced by coach Didier Deschamps on Thursday. The Real Madrid star recently returned from a thigh injury, appearing as a substitute in the unexpected 1-0 defeat against Lille in the Champions League on Wednesday. However, At just 25 years old, he will not participate in France's upcoming games against Israel and Belgium. This decision was made to allow Mbappe to rest and focus on his fitness. France will play against Israel on Thursday, October 10, in an away match relocated to Budapest due to security concerns in the Middle East. Following this, they are set to face Belgium in Brussels on Monday, October 14. Currently, France holds 3 points after 2 matches in Group A2, where Italy leads with 6 points. The squad announcement marked Deschamps' first since vice-captain Antoine Griezmann retired from international football earlier this week. Chelsea's Christopher, who last played for the national team in June 2023, has been recalled to the squad. We'll be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,387.68. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 94.11 points or 0.48%. Tokyo stock close price is 38,552.06. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 743.30 points or 1.97%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,336.50. The Shanghai index is increased by 248.97 points or 8.06%. Hong Kong stock close price is 22,113.51. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 330.22 points or 1.47%. Bombay stock close price is 82,497.10. The Sensex index is decreased by 1,769.19 points or 2.10%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Biden and Harris assess Hurricane Helene's impact as death toll hits 200 in Southeast. Melania Trump supports abortion rights differing from her husband. Liz Cheney joined Kamala Harris in Wisconsin to rally GOP support against Trump. Mayor Adams announced NYC fleet's transition to renewable diesel, reducing emissions. Governor Hochul announced $24 million for clean energy innovation projects in New York. Couple found embracing after tragic deaths from Hurricane Helene in South Carolina. Mexican soldiers opened fire, killing 6 migrants in Chiapas incident. Biden discussed possible Israeli attack on Iran's oil industry following missile strikes. Nine lives lost in hospital fire as Typhoon Krathon strikes southern Taiwan. Tanzania suspends major newspapers' online operations over controversial advert. Lionel Messi leads Inter Miami to MLS Supporters Shield victory with 2 goals. And Mbappe excluded from France's squad for upcoming Nations League matches. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV. And also in all European countries and Australia available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.